This is just swag talking about Activision and just, everything that's gone wrong with season 4, and a lot of it's valid. This might be one of the worst updates, if not the worst update Call of Duty has ever had. And I've voiced a lot of these same opinions. And it's bad, but let's see. Swag's, of course, I'm a nobody. Swag is way more involved in not only the community, but with like the people at Activision and stuff. So, he's gonna have a lot more insight on the matter. But let's see what's going on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my official message to Activision. I feel like it's time to have one of those videos where you kind of sit down and really kind of tell things how it really is. We just had the season 4 update and it was the worst update in history.
Yeah.
Did I get banned?
Dude.
Okay.
If you guys do agree with this message,
Dude, the lag was so bad. You guys saw when I streamed when it came out. The lag was so bad. It was so bad. Like, you couldn't get into a game. It was actually crazy. And then they go on, they don't even drop ranked with the update like they said they would, and they drop it a day and a half later, and then it's even worse. I mean, it's just flop after flop after flop. And I don't know why, like, I get a lot of people, like, I don't know why I'm sitting here and complaining, and I still play the game, but I'm complaining, but I love the game. And it's like what Swag says, like, you love the game and you want to see it to do well. Also, I don't know what other games I play. And I don't have a lot of money right now, so I can't really buy other games. But I don't know, maybe we'll figure it out. I know, though, for a fact that we're going to be bringing back I'm going to try at least. I shouldn't say I know for a fact. I'm going to try at least to bring back the horror game segments with Alicia, because she just sent me a TikTok today. These Fortnite horror games are actually getting pretty fucking scary and pretty fucking good. So I think we're definitely going to bring back that segment. And that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. We haven't done that in months. Like half a year now. So that would be really fun to do. But all right, sorry. We're getting off the point here.
make sure y'all drop a like. Also, I would love feedback in the comment section below. I would love for the community to voice their opinions, how they're feeling. Tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm not. Maybe I'm not seeing the full picture. But before you guys come to the video and say, yo, streamers ruin Warzone, this, that, and the third, I need you to really listen what I have to say. Because after the season 4 update,
and I don't get that. Okay, I see that all the time. Like, streamers not only ruin Warzone, but ruin video games. And I don't understand that. And especially if we use Call of Duty as a blueprint for this analysis. When has Call of Duty in these past few years catered to streamers? They haven't. We've seen, especially with this update, we've seen time and time again that they've catered to the casual player. They have catered to they don't care what streamers say. They don't cater to streamers. They've catered to the casual player. So I don't understand this notion that people say that streamers ruin Warzone, because if you look at the updates in the history, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up because they cater to the casual player, not the streamer.
Really have gotten out of hand, in my personal opinion, and we just got to fix some things.
What's up, boys?
Yo, the server just went down, Nick.
That's why I'm here.
Came to fix it.
No, I ain't gonna fix it. Boys, I boot the game up. It kicks me off and tells me that you can't start until you update the game. So I update it. Then I boot the game up, and I get a dev error. And then I boot the game up, and now it gives me this.
I can't get in the game, guys. I have to get a job. I have to get a job. They remove solos.
I really don't know what's going on with Call of Duty right now. Every time they update the game, it's never a smooth update for some reason. It's never a smooth update. I don't know why. They can't get an update right. They always take one step forward and 4 steps back. It doesn't make any sense.
That kind of tripped me out. I thought something was wrong with my monitor.
I think that was really bad within the new season was the casual modes and the introducing of new casual modes, but they're replacing regular modes. So if you don't know what I mean by this, in the recent update,
that right there is catering to the casual player.
In season 4, they brought in casual solos and replaced it with regular solos. So the casual mode has about half bots, half players. I'm all for the casual mode, right? I do understand it. I understand the concept of it, the player retention. You know, casual just wants to come home, they shoot a couple bots, they feel like the man. But when you start replacing like regular modes with casual modes, I think it's just corny. Personally, I think it's just not good. At that point, you're really babying the fan base, in my personal opinion. Like when you're replacing, putting bots into modes, we're really starting to baby the casual fan base. And I'm sure a lot of people don't even like really care, like it doesn't really matter to them. But like, come on, man, you can't replace core modes with the casual mode and have bots in it.
Facts.
Just keep casual.
I don't understand why they took those modes out. Why can't you just have all 4 and regular and all 4 and casual? Why do you have to flip-flop each season between taking, you know, trios out or solos out and putting in this and that and casual? Why do you have to flip-flop? Why can't you just have all 4 and regular and all 4 and casual? I mean, wouldn't that just be the easiest solution to the problem?
Right? And if people who don't want to play regular mode, they can go to casual and just kick it and chill, get their camos and just vibe out. They can do that, but don't replace it with the actual core modes. It truly doesn't do anybody a favor. It pushes the people away from the community when they think it's bringing people in. I really don't get it. Like Call of Duty needs to start thinking about things that are going to make people want to come to the game. Exciting events, exciting new updates. This is just like the casual modes. That's just babying the current player base. Like what they're doing right now, the formula that they have.
Exactly. That's exactly what I just talked about too. Is that like when people say streamers ruin Warzone, it just doesn't. Or Call of Duty or any game well, I don't know for any game, but for Call of Duty in general, as like a basis, it just doesn't make sense because they've never catered to the streamers or listened to what the streamers had to say. They only cater to the casual player. They've only catered to the casual player.
Any new eyes to the game. It's not bringing anything exciting. It's not
that's the way I look at it.
Over to Call of Duty.
That's the way I look at it.
Most of, I guess, keep the current player base here with casual mode.
That is true. He does make a good point. There is like, they don't really do anything to bring other people from other games over to Call of Duty. They don't. They don't do a good job at that. Because there really is no reason, like, if you're a hardcore, like or 6 player or, you know, CSGO player, Valorant, there's no incentive to go play Call of Duty. There's none. Yeah, I did get a rec membership. I've been going every day at like 9:30 in the morning. Weekdays, I should say. I take the weekends off. But yeah, I got it last Thursday, one of the two. But yeah, there's no incentive to move from your game to Call of Duty. There isn't. Especially with all the problems it's having now with like lags and just the hackers. Like, no one even, like, if you're not even already in the community, you just don't want to touch this game. You don't.
I like the quad casual, right? One mode where you can go there and just kick it, but when you're replacing core modes, I just personally don't agree with. And other streamers like Tim the Tap Man and other people do agree with me as well.
In the game, we spectated these guys before. They were in the game 2 games ago. We spectated them. Okay, we found out they make the hacks. Okay, the game in between they weren't in. That game.
It is no. Mateo, it is nice because I like being able. I get up at 8 in the morning now. Every weekday morning, I go to the gym by 9:30 or 9:15, 9:30, I should say, and I'm out before 11. It's nice, dude. It's nice.
Game we were lagging.
It's really nice.
Back in it, and they then gave us the answer on how to fix the lag that's happening.
And it worked.
And it worked.
This is no. This is funny. I've seen so many of this. It is crazy that these hackers, they're hacking the game and selling hacks to people for the game, but they know how to fix the game better than the devs do, or Call of Duty does itself. It's actually insane that these people who hack know how the game works better than the creators of the game.
These are the guys that are making the hacks that Rick O'Shea, whatever the that means, can't detect. Correct? Am I understanding everything here?
Yeah. No, you're 100%. It is nice to get it done in the morning, but I will tell you, is it crowded at 5 or 6? Is it crowded? Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you right now, it's pretty, I mean, it's not too crowded, but it's pretty crowded at like 9:30, 10 in the morning too. For weekdays. And I'm telling you, it's not just old people in there. There's people of all ages, which I find crazy. They're in there. So I don't understand why it's pretty crowded for that early in the morning. So, but I bet it is worse at night because everyone's after work like you to go work out. I would imagine that it would be worse.
Yep.
And there's this whole company called Activision that I'm sure they're trying to figure this out and like, oh, we got this lag situation going on. And that these 3 random guys that are stream set us that make hacks, they figured it out. Have I like pulled everything together here?
I mean, that seems like a good breakdown of what's going on.
I don't think it can't be real. There's no anti-cheat here, right?
It feels like there's not an anti-cheat.
It's not good. It's not
It feels
good.
like
It
there's
doesn't do
not
any good for the community. Let's just stop it right there. One thing that Activision and Call of Duty kind of just love to do is they try something new and then we never see it again 3 months later. So if you don't know, with the
Oh my
Black Ops
God.
integration,
Oh my God. No. I know what he's going to say. I was just thinking about this the other day, like last week or something. I know exactly what he's going to say. What the fuck happened to Area 99? Like, actually, what happened to Area 99? Like, they released it. It was the new Rebirth map, or not, the new Resurgence map. I mean, it wasn't a bad map. If you watch the streams back then, I played it a lot when it came out. And it wasn't that bad of a map. And then, I don't even know when they took it out, but they took it out and we've never seen it since. I'm not going to lie, I completely forgot about it. But it's because it just disappeared into the ether and it's gone. And I don't know if we'll ever see it again.
they brought in, they combined Warzone and Black Ops 6, obviously for the new Call of Duty. And the only thing that they really did was bring in a map called Area 99. And about 3 months later, for some reason, that map has just ceased to exist. It's gone. I have no idea what happens to the map. They probably spent 1.5 years working on that map.
Yeah.
I even play tested it early twice. Just gone forever. Like it's simply just gone.
Yeah, it is.
Like, let me show you the current player list, the playlist right now. It's Clash. What are we doing?
I don't even know what
Who
Clash
is doing
is.
it to Clash?
I don't even know what Clash is. I'm going to be honest. I don't even know what Clash is. And I don't think I'll ever know what Clash is except if someone explains it to me. I have no idea what the hell Clash is. None. And I don't think I ever will.
What type of data do they have that they know that Clash is just gas? I gotta see some of this data. And then they have, you know what's crazy? They have Battle Royale casual above Battle Royale. This whole thing.
Oh, I get what he's saying.
Right here. The playlist.
I get what he's saying. How they're like.
Will always tell you what kind of priority they have.
No, whoa. Wait, go back.
The playlist will always.
I get what he's saying. Like the way that they're positioned in the row. Because people are, they're gonna look over. The first thing they're gonna see is Clash and Battle Royale casual, and then Battle Royale Resurgence Plunder, and then Warzone Ranked. So I get what he's saying with it. Shows like what they want people to see first.
Always tell you what kind of priority they have. Then they got Resurgence all the way down low, Plunder, and then they have Warzone Ranked all the way at the bottom, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, to have the casual above Battle Royale is just insanity to me. I don't know. I think it's just insane. Activision, please start thinking of things that will make people come to the game, like the King Kong versus Godzilla event. That's where if I was a Minecraft player, I might come to Call of Duty and play it a little bit. But just because you drop Battle Royale casual don't make me I'm gonna leave Minecraft. And then I would say
I get what he's saying.
The worst part of the entire update, in my personal opinion, is the servers. The market cap for Activision is $75 billion, and we can't have stable servers.
No, I know. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. it doesn't make any logical sense. It doesn't.
A game as big as Call of Duty.
It's like they're using the same servers they did when World at War came out, and they haven't updated them since. It doesn't make sense.
Funny as Call of Duty, we can't even play the game. Like, it's just laggy. Like, that is truly, in my personal opinion, the most unacceptable thing. That and an anti-cheat are two non-negotiables for that a AAA game should have. And they haven't got servers right in the last 3 years. Zirkistan had bad servers, Al Mazrah had bad servers, and then now this. Black Ops 6 has bad servers.
Bro, someone just said I'm finna hop on Fortnite.
I wish.
Hey,
Dude,
that's impressive. He got the down, though. He got the
this
down.
game- Oh my god, bro.
And please, guys, let's stop promoting Ricochet. Stop tweeting out Ricochet. It's not a marketing tool. Please stop. We get it.
60,000 cheaters got banned today, and it's going to be 60,000 new accounts. Who gives a
Yeah, like,
Literally.
that they are almost celebrating that they're banning 60,000 accounts is almost laughable, because all they're going to do is just make another account.
Yeah.
But bro, let me break it down like this, right? Warzone has been cooked the last couple years. They bring back Verdansk to kind of spark things up.
There was
They
a
introduced Verdansk.
there was a hacker that I think Tim was talking to, and he was saying that he has like over 100 accounts that he can just copy and paste and be back once, like from the second he gets banned to when he can be back in the lobby with a new account is like 9 minutes, maybe less than that. It might have been way less than that. I don't remember fully, but that's just crazy. That's crazy. And he just has all these accounts, like over 100, I think he said, that all he has to do is copy and paste. And I don't even know like where you would start to fix that, but there's got to be a way, because you know Fortnite doesn't really have a problem, Valorant doesn't really have a problem. There's got to be a way. And I'm not the person, that's not I don't get paid to think about that stuff, but I know all these people that are way smarter than me. There's got to be a way to combat that efficiently.
This rank for the first time ever. That's godly. We all wanted that. We've all been waiting for that. And then you're telling me you guys can't get the anti-cheat down? I was explaining it in a clip, but I think this is how the anti-cheat and the like it just works in general, right? The hackers figure a way to go past the anti-cheat, right? It takes them about probably like a couple of weeks. It takes Ricochet probably about 5 or 6 days to catch up to the software. And then that's why you'll see a bunch of hackers for a couple of days, and then you won't see them anymore. And then you see a bunch of hackers for a couple of days, and then you won't see them anymore.
Yep.
It's like a constant battle Ricochet's having. They're having some sort of digital warfare right now. But I'm confused on how games like Fortnite, Valorant, all of them have just consistent anti-cheats. I don't know. I can't describe it. And rank mode is just cooked, man. The top 250 leaderboards are always infested with boosters and hackers. That's probably the last thing on their minds. But it's like, bro, who wants to play a rank mode when you're just getting hacked on and people on leaderboards are just boosting? Also, one thing I can say about this game is I just don't know if the people that are running it, like the head guys, are just making it with love. It doesn't really make any sense because there's two things in this latest update.
I feel like at this point it's just a cash grab. I do. I kind of feel no. This is actually I think in my head this is a good analysis. I feel like where Call of Duty is at right now is like almost exactly where FaZe was like 5 years ago, when they were run by, I mean, we all know what happened with FaZe Clan when they were, they were run by a board and they got outside people to run the company, even like a CEO, and how it all went downhill because all they tried to do was suck the money out of it. I think that's exactly what's happening with Call of Duty right now. I think like it's just a money grab. I think it's just a cash grab just because they're trying to suck as much money out of the title as possible. I think that's really all it is now, and they really don't care about anything else. I think like because how much they push the bundles, and now that you can like they have ads for the bundles while you're creating a class. I mean, that's exactly what it feels like to me.
Talk about there as a true core fan really bothered me, and it may bother you or it may not. You probably don't care, to be honest. They brought in the new POI in downtown, the big tower, right? It's supposed to be really good. You know, everyone's excited for it. We've talked about it in meetings before that we really love Nakatomi Tower and just that whole aspect of the game. But there's no 100K and there's no specialists. So there's really no point in landing there. It's just a big ass tower
Yeah,
in the
there really
middle
is
of
no point
downtown, just
landing there.
overlooking everything. Like
But
what
it
made the
is a cool
last
building.
Nakatomi Tower special was the little contract that you could do to get the key card to then get $100,000 to get specialists. It's like a little detail that made that whole POI and that
I don't
thing
know though.
exciting.
I don't.
And they just kind of just
I don't know if I agree with that though. I don't know because I feel like I'd be more angry if they put that in, especially in ranked. I mean, I guess if they put it in regular mode, that's fine. But I don't know if I'd like that in ranked because it kind of gives an unfair advantage then to that team that gets it. I don't know. I don't know if I would like to see that in ranked, but I mean, in regular mode, I could see that.
missed the mark. And then another one that bothered me. You may not care. You're probably watching this video. You may not care, but the FAR Iron Sight, for them to completely
Yeah,
cook that whole thing,
yeah.
just bothered me. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I just feel like they didn't do a great job with that gun. It's kind of like what they did with the Growl. They kind of turned into a SWAT and not its own gun. And
Yeah.
they just kind of ruined the FAR, in my personal opinion. Like, it doesn't even have an iron sight. I go, what are we doing? And then they bring in a mode like Clash. Who asked for Clash?
Yeah, I
Where's
know.
buyback? Where's buyback quads? The greatest game mode of all time. Where's buyback quads? Like, what happened to that? I don't know. I have no idea. And then also, Call of Duty. What are we doing with MW3, MW2 guns? It's been two.
I don't think they should be. I don't think they should be part of the game. Crazy. That's a crazy frame to pause on. Hold on.
touch any.
That was a crazy frame to pause on. But I don't think they should be. I don't think you should be able to use them. I don't. This is Black Ops 6. This is Black Ops 6. Use Black Ops 6 weapons. That has been a annoyance for me since the game's come out. Even last year when you were able to use MW2 guns. Like, this is Black Ops 6. We shouldn't be able to use past games weapons. We shouldn't. When have we ever been able to do that before? Ever. In any Call of Duty. Like, I know you can't use them in multiplayer and stuff, but I don't know. I think they should just get rid of them. I think you should just be able to use the guns in that Call of Duty in Warzone. That's my opinion. Let me know if you agree or not, but that's my opinion.
Any of those guns. They just sit there and just are just bad. Have visual recoil. They take up space. There's 90 million attachments.
Yeah.
I truly don't know what they're doing with it. And the last thing I want to talk about is just overall the meta. I don't know what it is. They really don't like SMGs. They haven't really been switched up the meta. The Kilo and the Grau have been in the game for 2 months, and they haven't been absolute meta. Only the Amex. Like, these talking points are like whatever.
The Grau though is now kind of meta. It's kind of meta, but like he said, absolute meta. It's not absolute meta, but it's kind of meta now.
Kind of get the gist of it, right? I don't know what's going on. We had the worst update ever in season 4, and now they push season 5 to be 70 days. I don't know. They just got to put some love into the game. I would love to hear everyone's feedback in the comment section below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Let me know if I messed up on any talking points or if I left anything out, or if you have a different opinion on something than I did. Streamers don't ruin Warzone, by the way. They're just slowly doing it themselves. Anyways, y'all, I'll see you guys later. Make sure to
Yeah, I
drop
agree
likes.
with that. Call of Duty is not even slowly. It's not even slowly. Okay. It's not even slowly. It feels like they're doing it very fast now. Very fast. But yeah, I agreed with a lot of the stuff you said there. It is bad. It's in a very bad state right now. Very bad state. And they need to turn something around very quickly. Like, very quickly. They need to turn something around. But I don't know if they'll do it. Because they showed us in the past that they don't have the capacity to do it. Or maybe not even the capacity, but just the want or the will to do it. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see what's going on here with this game, but who knows? Who knows? But W video by Swag there. I think he laid it all out pretty well. I really think he laid it all out there pretty well.